Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos. Guadalajara Open 2025. Iva Jovic becomes youngest American to win WTA title since Coco Gauff. Iva Jovic, the youngest player in the top 100 of the WTA rankings, achieved a major breakthrough on Sunday by winning her first singles title at the Guadalajara Open. The American captured the crown with a 6-4, 6-1 victory over Emiliana Arango, finishing the final in just over 90 minutes. With this result, Jovic overtook Mira Andreeva as the youngest WTA singles champion of the season, clinching her maiden title at 17 years and 283 days old. 16 days younger than Andreeva was when she won in Dubai earlier this year. Jovic is also the youngest American woman to lift a tour-level trophy since Coco Gauff triumphed in Parma in 2021. The final featured two first-time finalists, and though Arango battled bravely, fighting illness and saving multiple set points in a close opening set, she could not turn the match around. Jovic was unable to close out the opener at 5-3 after missing 3 set points. Still, she kept her composure and immediately broke Arango in the following game, when the Colombian was serving to stay in the set. After that turning point, Jovic took control, securing 3 breaks in the second set and cruising to victory. For Jovic, who entered Guadalajara ranked as world number 73, this win will propel her into the top 50 for the first time when the new rankings are released on Monday. Elsewhere, Tiansoa Rajana joined the list of first-time WTA Tour champions this season by defeating Janice Jen 6-3, 6-4 in 1 hour and 22 minutes to win the Sao Paulo Open title. Data debrief: the kids are alright. With Jovic's triumph, it means 2 players under the age of 18 have won WTA tournaments in a single season for the first time since 2019, when Amanda Anisimova and Gauff did so. Indeed, in Jovic and Rajana succeeding, 2 teenagers have won WTA-level events in the same week for the first time since September 2008. Caroline Wozniacki, Tokyo, and Sorana Cîrstea, Tashkent. Rajana, meanwhile, ended a 9-year wait for a French teenager to triumph on the WTA Tour. Guadalajara Open 2025, a young star is born. In the crisp air of Guadalajara, under the bright lights and among the hushed anticipation of the stands, something electric unfolded. Tennis, with its rhythm of serves and returns, streaks of brilliance, moments of doubt, had a new protagonist. 17-year-old Iva Jovic, a Californian rising through the ranks, stepped onto the center court of the Guadalajara Open Akron and did more than win. She announced herself. The moment, triumph over Arango. Iva Jovic defeated Emiliana Arango of Colombia in the final, 6-4, 6-1, to claim her first WTA Tour singles title. Reuters. +2. Wikipedia. +2. At 17, entering the tournament ranked number 73, she was more often spoken of in terms of potential, of flashes in juniors, of what if. But on that Sunday in Guadalajara, she delivered. After a tighter first set, in which Arango, even stricken by illness, saved 3 set points and broke Jovic's serve twice, the match shifted. The second set saw Jovic take full control. Within about 90 minutes, the final point was played. The trophy, heavy gleaming, was hers. Tennis 365. +3. Reuters. +3. Women's Tennis Association. +3. That victory did more than fill a column in her resume. It made history. She became the youngest American to win a WTA Tour-level title since Coco Gauff did so in Parma in 2021. Women's Tennis Association. +2. Wikipedia. +2. Rising through the rounds, character in every match. Jovic's path to the final was not handed to her. In the semifinals, she faced Nikola Bartankova, a fellow young player with nothing to lose. Jovic started strong, took the first set, but fell in the second. Yet in the decider she dug deep, not just with shots and footwork, but with spirit. She closed out the match in a third set that tested her stamina and mental composure. Reuters. +2. Women's Tennis Association. +2. In the final, Against Durango, who fought valiantly through illness, the story was similar. Moments of challenge, moments to summon nerves of steel. Arango was not merely a foil, but an adversary pressing forward, breaking, rescuing. Jovic responded with maturity, poise, converting break points, saving ones. Her serving and returning both contributed. Reuters. +2. Women's Tennis Association. +2. Beyond the trophy, what it means. Rising in rank. With the win, Jovic jumps upward in the WTA rankings, breaking into the top 50 for the first time. Wikipedia. +3. Reuters. +3. Sportskeeda. +3. This is more than symbolic. She's now in the territory where seedings change, where draws shift, where there's a difference in expectation and opportunity. Entry to bigger tournaments, more challenging opponents. It sets a different balance between possibility and pressure. Comparisons and context. Why the comparison to Coco Gauff is so resonant is not just because Gauff is another young American who burst on the scene, but because Gauff's trajectory offered a blueprint. Early success, high expectations, both scrutiny and inspiration. Jovic being the youngest American to win since Gauff means that for 4 years no one from the United States, female, so young, had made that leap from potential promise to a WTA title. It underscores both how rare it is and how significant this moment is for Jovic. Women's Tennis Association. +2. Reuters. +2. Also, this one makes her the youngest WTA champion this season, surpassing Mira Andreeva by some days. Women's Tennis Association. +1. Reflections. Pressure, promise, identity. Mental game and resilience. It takes more than stroke mechanics and physical training to close out matches in big moments. Jovic's ability to resist the pressure, saving breakpoints, recovering after a lost set, staying composed when her opponent made bold moves, those are telltale signs of mental maturity. Some of the media reports emphasized that she also drew admiration for her humility and respect. In victory, she praised Arango's fight. Women's Tennis Association. +1. The burden and joy of youth. At 17, life on the WTA Tour is both exhilarating and difficult. Jovic's rise reminds us that young players face not just opponents, but expectations, travel, routines that demand discipline, and the scrutiny of every match. For all her youth, though, she seems to be navigating not by instinct alone, but with a sense of what's in front of her. Her voice in post-match interviews, her recognition of the broader struggle of opponents, of being young, show awareness. That combination, talent plus self-awareness, often foreshadows bigger breakthroughs. What's next? Winning a WTA 500, so young opens doors. Grand Slams loom with new significance. First-round draws will no longer be just gaining experience, but opportunities one might be seeded or expected to win. Sponsorship, support, coaching resources may expand, but simultaneously the margin for error shrinks. Now, every injury, every dip in form, every lapse in focus looks larger. Also, perhaps most interestingly, whether she can now consolidate, turn this win into consistency, build on momentum, adjust to being hunted by opponents. The broader picture, youth, American tennis, and the WTA. Iva Jovic's win ties into several larger threads in women's tennis in 2025. A strong wave of teenage talent, players like Mira Andreeva and others have been making headlines. Jovic now joins a cohort of young champions making their mark. Women's Tennis Association. +1. American tennis continuing its tradition of producing young stars, yet with gaps. Since some of the older guard begun to wind down, there has been a hunger for someone new to emerge as consistent force. Jovic's breakthrough offers hope. Changing dynamics in tournaments, with top seeds skipping or being upset, there are chances for new faces to step forward. Jovic sees those chances. A narrative, dreams woven in hard courts. Imagine her journey. A young Californian practicing early morning, coming home with scraped knees, hitting serves, feeling the burn in her shoulder, missing friends' parties, sacrificing weekends, trainers' corrections, forward progress, sometimes invisible. Then flights, different cities, different courts, the nerves before matches, trying to calm them. Is my footwork good enough? the crowd watching, the moments when you mess up, a double fault, a missed forehand, a blowout of confidence, but also the breakthroughs, the days you hit a shot you didn't know you could, the days you win a match you felt was out of reach. In Guadalajara, over blue hard courts under the Mexican sky, all those struggles coalesced. From match point saved by Arango, to Jovic's own breakpoint conversions, to the rising roar as she closed out, as she raised the trophy, all parts of the journey. One moment of glory after so many moments of grind. Conclusion: more than just a title. Iva Jovic's victory at the Guadalajara Open 2025 is more than just her first WTA title. It is a signal that the next generation is not waiting in the wings. It's on court, ready to compete to win. It is an affirmation for young players everywhere that raw talent, when met with belief, grit, resilience, and humility, can seize big moments. For American tennis, she is now part of a line from Gauff to hopefuls after her. For the WTA, her win is another chapter in the resurgence of